LSU was set off to face off the Florida Gators this Saturday. Very interesting game. LSU is out of playoff contention, out of SEC contention. They're still trying to fight for those 10 wins. And you got a Florida team that is just trying to fight for their best record. I would say both of these teams are desperate. And it's going to be interesting to watch because of that. But before we get into this, let's roll that intro, shall we? Austin Shaw here once again for another LSU video. Somehow you guys blew all my expectations out for that last Alabama video. I released that like on a Wednesday and it's at like 800 views and I gained subscribers and y'all comment and engage with the video. So thank you guys for that. It was very encouraging as a content creator to see that. So let's get into it. Let's see if I can keep that same energy with you guys. I really do want to get that same energy. So, LSU. It's going to be an interesting game for them. I will say that. Because offensively, right? I could say that we could expect the same type of game that we expect from the LSU offense. Something that rivals a 2019 performance. And we may fully get that. I am not downing that at all. What I am a bit interested in is Jaden Daniels' health. He passed through concussion protocol. He seems to be a lock-in for the game tomorrow. That's all great and stuff. I'm glad that he is healthy enough to play. Absolutely. But I think it's going to be interesting to see how much he plays, I guess is the good word. Like, if you get a big lead and somehow your defense finally figures out how to play defense, which is, too late. But anyway, how much is he going to play? Does he still look like a Heisman candidate as well? That's a good thing to know. I really, it's interesting because I remember I use Brock Purdy as an example because it's the latest quarterback that got a concussion and then played the next week. And in that game before Brock Purdy, he looked a bit wobbly. Some of the mistakes that you don't expect from a guy like Brock Purdy to make, he made. So I question, will, Jane Daniels make those same mistakes? And so do you rely more on the run game? Do you rely more on short passes so he doesn't have to think? Do you rely more on quarterback runs? Or do you try to keep him in the pocket to make sure he doesn't get any more hits like that, even though the hit that got him concussed was in the pocket, so why did I even bring that up? But I think you guys are understanding. How are they going to treat Jane Daniels? Are they going to treat him like he's 100% full go? This was the guy that you thought was going to be a Heisman candidate? Or are you going to pay more attention to, hey, this guy's about to be drafted after 4 games. Well, actually 3 games because I don't expect him to play in the bowl game, mind you. But anyway, I still expect this offense to score. I don't. Utah was able to score on Arkansas was able to score on so that's that. But the defense, that's going to be interesting. Defense. It's hard to know the future of this defense because you don't know if Matt House is going to be the DC next year. There's a chance he is, because, why not give him 3 classes to see if he can make anything out of it? But honestly, I think he's going to be fired. But anyway, the question starts to be asked when it comes to this defense, right? I know the best players for the defense is out there. If there were changes to be made, they would have made them. But no changes have been made, so that means your best players are out there. The most trusted players are out there. Whit Weeks, great linebacker, but right now he relies more on athleticism than trust in the system and the defense. And maybe that is why he kept making plays when he did play. Because he trusts himself more than the defense. But anyway, that goes into my point, right? Do you start to add in more younger players getting snaps, right? Like, the guys you trust still get the majority of the snaps. Absolutely. That has to happen. You lose a locker room if you don't do that. But maybe, you start, saying, hey, take a play off here and there during the game. And then that's how you get guys in and see how they do, to see if you can change anything for next year or try any new defensive schemes. That's going to be interesting as well. Just a very interesting situation for the LSU defense, because changes need to be made, and I'm wondering if they will try to even implement any changes for these last few games they have to play. And the Florida offense, I think here's the thing about it. With the LSU defense, I don't know how any offense that faces them will do, right? We saw Missouri, high power offense, was able to score. And, I hate to say this, but I don't really watch Florida football. I really do not. So I don't know how their offense is doing. I just know that they are really missing Anthony Richardson. Is the one take I fully do know about this team. They are fully missing Anthony Richardson, and I don't know if that will make it an easy job for the LSU defense, but if that's the main thing, that they did not have a good heir apparent to Anthony Richardson, then I really don't see a way for Florida to win, and that leads me into my prediction. LSU is going to win this game. I think they will score the way they have been winning when they've been winning, right? Basically, offense scores a lot, defense somehow finds ways to get stops, miraculous stops at that, and booyah, you win the game. That's basically it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This was more rambling about this LSU team and the offense and how they have to perform, defense how they will perform, and if changes have to be made. But anyway, this has been Dawson Richard. I hope you like my energy, all this type of stuff. I'm feeling great making all these videos, so I keep making these videos. And if you are enjoying these videos, like, subscribe, comment, because that helps the channel grow. So this has been Dawson Richard. If you're still with me, if you fully went through this video, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time.